Colorado, the man, not the place. I want to thank you for joining us for the main event of the Coin-Op Co-op taping at the Chikara Wrestle Factory. And all four of these competitors, well, Drew Gulak and Corvis, they're teaming today, but they're going to be competitors. They're going to be opponents coming up when we make our debut in Rhode Island at the end of the month at Armory Amore. The same can be said for JT Dunn and Dave Cole. Teaming today, but they will be facing one another at Armory Amore. Very interesting dynamic coming into this matchup. We've seen a lot of exhibition matches today, of course. With all of those, the points are still on the line. And I'm sure all of these competitors would love to be picking up another point going into that Armory Amore live event. Of course, JT Dunn, somebody that the fans of Beyond Wrestling have been wanting to get behind for a number of months, but it's just a matter of when is he going to come to his senses and ditch John Carter in the professional revolution. Of course, Dave Cole coming off a tough defeat at the Swamp Sessions live event, losing the 5th and final fall in a 3 out of 5 falls match against Aaron Epic. And Drew Gulak, somebody who got off to a rocky start when he began his career here at Beyond Wrestling, has been looking to avenge all of his losses. So far, the only competitor that has eluded him is Mark Angel, the #1 ranked wrestler in Beyond Wrestling. And Eric Corvis, the 4th competitor in this match. Somebody that's been searching to try and find his place in Beyond Wrestling since he came back. Somebody responsible for a number of competitors that we've seen throughout the years here in Beyond Wrestling. He's been almost a gatekeeper of sorts. If you can get past Eric Corvis, you're legit. Since he's come back to Beyond Wrestling, first as an ally of Johnny Mangway, then of course, well, I mean the whole incident that happened with Danny Only back in June in Cleveland, I don't really want to elaborate on that too much. And of course, Corvis suffering a defeat to Sugar Dunkerton at the Swamp Sessions live event. So he's had a hard time. He hasn't been able to get into his groove. So far, some great back and forth action between Drew Gulak and Dave Cole. A first-time encounter. And it was right here at the Chikara Wrestle Factory that Gulak was able to avenge his loss to Johnny Mangway. Now JT Dunn and Drew Gulak tying up for the first time ever as well. Gulak trying to psych out JT Dunn. You see the experience at play. Gulak, a world travel competitor at such a young age. Just the epitome of a student of the game. He's studied some of the greatest of all time. You can tell the way that he employs that technique. I mean, without overhyping this guy, I see a lot of tendencies in Drew Gulak that we saw in Bryan Danielson. And again, time is on Gulak's side. Same can be said for JT Dunn. I mean, what an incredible year. So much of a transformation since we saw him make his debut in Beyond Wrestling. Gulak just overwhelming him and just driving him down to the mat with a spine buster. It's that intensity, that viciousness that we've seen out of Drew Gulak that makes him a favorite here among the other wrestlers. A favorite to watch, not a favorite to wrestle. Nobody wants to be in the ring with Drew Gulak because you know the beating that you're going to get. Now Corvis trying to keep JT Dunn in position with that front face lock, but Dunn had the counter. Dunn's got that leg grapevine. Trying to keep Corvis at bay by applying more and more pressure to that knee. Now pushing down on it. And the knee, such a delicate part of the body. I mean, so many injuries to the knees over the years in professional wrestling. JT Dunn looking to exploit that, but Corvis, give him credit with the counter. He's got that body scissors applied, trying to take away some of the wind. And look at the strength of Corvis on display, moving JT Dunn away from his partner, able to fold up Dunn, but only good for a 2 count. Dunn doing what he can to try and find an escape. Rolling Corvis onto his back, trying to connect with some of those shots, but Corvis smart to block. Now Dunn able to free himself. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Or those body blows, Corvis not blocking there. Dunn just trying to power those shoulders down to the mat. Corvis bridging up, gets caught again in the solar plexus. But trying to fight from a vulnerable position. Corvis freeing himself. JT Dunn just kicking away at the arm before Corvis can make the tag. Smart move out of the rookie. JT Dunn just raining down blows once again on Corvis. Now he's going to be targeting that shoulder.
Get your hips off the mat, find a way out, and tag me in. Come on.
Here, Gulak giving advice to Corvis. Not sure if Corvis is going to be able to follow it, though. Dunn bringing him into position again, trying to go for that cross arm breaker. I think Corvis has it blocked. Yeah, holding on right there. Dunn trying to fight for that arm. Potential submission predicament. Corvis still blocking, and now trying to move that leg out of position. Only good for a 2 count. Corvis making the tag. Here comes Gulak. Gulak targeting the midsection of JT Dunn. Send him into the ropes, and now a headbutt to the spine. That'll rattle you, that's for sure. JT Dunn looking to shoot Gulak off the ropes. Gulak just plowing through him once again. Unable to trip him up. And look at the way that Gulak's able to roll in position, go for that pin. Just good for a 2. Again, that headbutt sending JT Dunn into a bad part of town. Dave Cole looking to help out his partner, but perhaps thinking twice. I mean, really, who wants to mess with Drew Gulak? One of the most dangerous competitors we've ever seen in Beyond Wrestling. In some regards, has taken the best elements of guys like Jefferson Singh and Chris Dickinson. Back to the action in the ring, JT Dunn overwhelming Corvis with a number of strikes. Might have knocked him out with that last one. Now smart to hold Corvis in position as he tags in his mentor, Dave Cole. And a bizarre relationship these two have. I mean, JT Dunn claiming Dave Cole as his trainer. And you would think that with somebody like Dave Cole so accessible in Beyond Wrestling, why JT Dunn would need the guidance of John Harder instead. Disappointing decision to say the least. And Dave Cole has had some epic encounters, pardon the pun, throughout this summer. The 2 out of 3 falls match with Aaron Epic, followed by the 3 out of 5 falls match. And Dave Cole is certainly a very competent competitor. Somebody who broke out of New England a number of years ago. The first ever champion of a company called Hybrid Wrestling. Able to defend that title in Jersey All-Pro. Dave Cole's been around. And just as though Corvis came up, probably most well-known for his tag team, partner Mike Quest and the Garden State Gods, the same could probably be said for Dave Cole, who used to be a tag team called the Canadian Superstars with Jay Busta. Oh, what an effective combination out of JT Dunn. Oh, and the boot from Dave Cole. Smart strategy so far out of Dave Cole and JT Dunn. And once again, they're back in control of this contest. Drew Gulak is going to be careful here. Taking too much time arguing with the official, and as a result, JT Dunn and Dave Cole able to double team Corvis. Now that snap suplex. Did not hook the leg, instead trying to apply more pressure across the shoulders with that lateral press. Dave Cole leaping to that second rope. Looks like Corvis able to sidestep him and tagging in Gulak. Gulak just killing him with that flying lariat. Knocking JT Dunn off the apron. Going for that pin. Dunn's not going to be able to break it up. But Dave Cole with the toughness to get out. That was a close call. Oh! It just driven on the top of his head. Almost like a snap brain buster. Gulak is not messing around. And now Gulak trying to hook the arms. Oh, look at the way he's just bending the right arm at Dave Cole. Trying to pop up the elbow, perhaps the shoulder. And JT Dunn thinking twice before trying to attack Drew Gulak. But able to provide the distraction, Gulak sent throat first into that second rope. This tag match, very different than what you would normally see out of your typical tag team match with two teams that work as well-oiled machines. Again, I don't know if Dave Cole and JT Dunn have ever teamed. I know for a fact this is the first time that Gulak and Corvis have teamed. So it's almost like we're seeing two singles matches being wrestled. Oh, look at the lung blower from JT Dunn, springboarding himself in. There's so much fight in Gulak, though. So much pride, too. Imagine if JT Dunn is able to submit Drew Gulak right here. What a feather in the cap it would be for this youngster. And with John Harder nowhere in sight, I mean, hopefully this should be proof enough that JT Dunn can get it done on his own. Here Gulak screaming for Corvis to assist him. Comes in, able to plant the boot in between the shoulder blades of JT Dunn. But the official, as a result, having some words with him, and that could have been a mistake because we see the double team once again from Cole and Dunn. The elevation on that double suplex. Of course, Dave Cole not even legally making the tag. Referee losing control of this one. Cole trying to keep Drew Gulak down on the mat. Perhaps going to be planning his next maneuver. Could be even coordinating offense with JT Dunn from this position. Gulak starting to fade right here. An advantage that Dave Cole might have coming to this match, though, is because he did wrestle that 2 out of 3 falls in the 3 out of 5 falls match recently. He may have better cardio than any of these other competitors. Oh, came charging in, got caught with that elbow. But kicking the leg out from underneath, Drew Gulak with a nasty landing going to the mat. Dave Cole sensing the urgency, but that may have been a mistake right there, not hooking that leg. Drew Gulak able to shift his legs to change the momentum of his body to power out of that pin. That was a bad spill from the top rope. And fresh JT Dunn into capitals. Dunn risking disqualification right here. And maneuvers like that are not what has won him over with the Beyond Wrestling fan base. I can guarantee that. No need for a competitor with the skill set of JT Dunn to be taking shortcuts. This youngster, granted, he still has a lot to learn. Now finds himself in a position where he can attack that left leg, which Gulak came awkwardly down on when he tumbled off that top rope. Going for the pin, but instead I think he should be focusing on that left leg. Smarten him up. Just drive the knee into the knee. Of course, at a less favorable position. I'm just picking away at that leg. He's got that leg trapped and just kicking away again at that knee. Elbow to the side of the head for good measure. JT Dunn, a very skilled striker, especially when he's able to string together those combinations of offense. Oh, unable to get out of the way of the clothesline. And the shot to the back of the head sending JT Dunn face first into the mat. This is going to be Gulak's best opportunity to tag out. Yeah, look at the combination on Gulak. This guy's ruthless. Oh. Here are the other wrestlers coming alive. And Gulak able to make it over to Corvis. Corvis with a series of inverted atomic drops. And that running knee. Just catching Dunn with that unorthodox neck breaker. He's going to be looking to focus on Dunn. Instead, put himself in position for that kick from Dave Cole. That was a mistake on Corvis' part. A mistake that he cannot afford to make for his team at this point in the match. And just like that, Cole and Dunn are back in the driver's seat. Diving knee from JT Dunn. Drew Gulak is going to have to keep his cool. He wants to be successful. More double teams out of Cole and Dunn. Double shot to the midsection. great combination out of Cole and JT Dunn. Cole finishing that series with a low DDT. Gonna wonder if Corvis would have been able to kick out had Gulak not been there to make the save. That could have been a knockout blow. And again, Dave Cole holding on to Corvis' legs so Corvis cannot climb across the ring to make the tag. Cole and Dunn doing the best they can to keep each other fresh. Really just picking apart Corvis right here. I mean, it was Gulak that was on the brunt of the offense for a number of minutes. Thought that Corvis was going to be able to make a comeback for his team. Cole and Dunn able to put him to a stop. Now Corvis, what does he have in mind right here? Picking his opponent off the mat from a seated position and taking him down with that cross-leg brainbuster. But he might be running on fumes right here. Unable to get the pin, unable to get the tag. The referee needed to be in there to stop that. Dave Cole taking an unfair advantage by bringing his partner to the corner. And now once again targeting that leg of Corvis. Of course, the more damage you do to the legs of Corvis, the harder it's going to be for him to fall over to finally get that tag if he's afforded the opportunity to do so. He might just get knocked out. I mean, how many concussive shots to the head has he encountered in the past few minutes? It's going to be in the range of 24. Surprised that he's even conscious right now. And again, this official allowing the double team. Come on, 1 in, 1 out. The referee putting on the count. Corvis having fun with both opponents. Now with a series of jawbreakers. Kick to the midsection. Now to the face. Cole blocking that super kick attempt. Corvis gets caught with that enziguri. And look at the power just scooping him up into that power bomb. Gulak was about to enter the ring as a result. The referee was checking on him instead of going for the pin. By the time Dave Cole saw that the official was looking to get the pin, Gulak charged right in. I mean, he was able to buy Corvis a good 10 to 15 seconds right there in that exchange. Smart move out of Drew Gulak. I mean, so far his opponents have done a lot more to bend the rules. Now JT Dunn perhaps looking for the Dave Cole bomb. We saw Dave Cole nail it on Aaron Epic at Swamp Sessions. But again, the 2-on-1 to the advantage of Cole and Dunn. Corvis connecting with that splash. Springing in position. Catching Dunn with an elevated snapmare driver. It's do or die, Corvis. You're going to tag out, pal. Can't look at the impact of the splash. And then just dumping JT Dunn on his head. Gulak is chomping at the bit. He's ready to go. And there we go. In here just cleaning house. The brutality of Drew Gulak on display. Hanging up Dave Cole in that corner. Typically like to see his body slam into the corner, but instead got something else in mind. Oh no, he's going to be looking to hit that suplex. Oh, Dave Cole nowhere to go. JT Dunn dumped on his head. Drew Gulak is a machine. You're going to wonder how much that took on a Gulak right there. Going for the pin on JT Dunn. This match will continue. Now looking to focus his attack on Dave Cole. Snapmare in position right in the center of the ring. Looks like he's got some tandem offense in mind, trying to get Corvis back in position. Corvis is spent though. Double shot to the midsection. And the double tiger driver. But a good call from the official. Drew Gulak is the legal man. As is JT Dunn. JT Dunn. That could have been the mistake that's going to cost these guys a match. Yeah, giving Drew Gulak way too much time to recover. Very smart officiating. Again, that could have been a terrible mistake for Dave Cole and JT Dunn. Knowing that Gulak is the legal man, I'm not sure that was the wisest move to continue the attack on Corvis. But Corvis doing his best to eliminate Dave Cole from the situation. Again, I mean, they're really trying to take Corvis out of this. You would think that Drew Gulak poses so much more of a threat. Oh, God. Look at the way that JT Dunn was driven face first with that cutter. And the backbreaker. 1, 2, 3. Well, the combination of Corvis and Drew Gulak proving to be the most effective, but just a couple weeks at Armory Amore in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, it's going to be Gulak going up against Corvis for the first time ever. If Corvis is the person responsible for putting Beyond Wrestling on the map, Drew Gulak is the new standard. Of course, JT Dunn and Dave Cole, they're going to be going one-on-one as well. And you got to think, I thought it was a good effort from both of those individuals, but still, they were defeated right here. You've got to wonder if the animosity is going to be brewing between the two of them. Well, I mean, Dave Cole looking to get JT Dunn out of the ring before Drew Gulak and Corvis can inflict more punishment, although I don't think that that's going to be their style. Again, we've seen some incredible matches from the Coin-Op Co-op taping here today. Again, want to thank you guys, the fans of Beyond Wrestling, for your continued support. Dave Cole does not want to mouth off to Drew Gulak. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens at Armory Amore when Drew Gulak and Corvis square off one-on-one.
Don't forget, September 30th. Rhode Island.
Great show of sportsmanship.